Welcome to Spirit Matters, a channel dedicated to soulful living. I'm Dr. Sheefali. In my first two videos, I shared my views on spirituality and the benefits of adopting a spiritual approach towards life by strengthening your bond with the Creator. In today's video, I intend to bring more clarity on the topic of spirituality by shedding light on what spirituality is not. So let's begin. Number 1. Being spiritual has nothing to do with religion. One can be spiritual and not religious, and vice versa. Spirituality is a way of life, and you can easily adopt a spiritual approach towards life while practicing your own religion or without practicing any religion at all. Number 2. Spirituality is not just about doing yoga or meditation. While it is highly beneficial to include these practices in your spiritual journey, when merely done with the intention of attaining mental peace and achieving an optimal state of health, they don't make you spiritual. In simple words, being spiritual means to be able to see beyond the 5 physical senses and acknowledge the hand of a higher power in designing the tapestry of life. It is about arriving at a place of inner standing rather than an understanding as to why things are happening the way they are. It is about viewing things from a higher perspective as opposed to the limited perspective acquired from the 3-dimensional world that we live in. Number 3. Spirituality does not divide human beings into sects or cults. We are all spiritual, no matter who we are, where we are, and what we are doing in our life. It's just that some of us remember our spiritual nature while others are yet to awaken to this fact and are living their life unconsciously. Thus, spirituality in its true essence unites us, bringing us closer to the consciousness of oneness. Number 4. Spirituality is not about toxic positivity. That is bypassing the real issue by deliberately trying to think positive and saying, we are good, everything is fine, even though we are sulking inside. Spirituality is about accepting the situation as it is, acknowledging that all is not well, looking at it from a higher perspective and working through it by going inwards. Number 5. Being spiritual does not mean giving up the worldly life. One can easily adopt spirituality while being engaged in the pursuits of normal day-to-day life by simply bringing about a shift in their perspective, by getting in touch with the higher wisdom so that their choices in life are conscious and soulful as opposed to being ego-driven. And number 6, there is another very common misconception regarding spirituality, that those who are spiritual do not get angry or upset or feel low. The truth is that spiritual people do get angry or feel upset or fearful. They experience every emotion just like any other person. The only difference is that a spiritual person does not stay in that negative state for long or even bypass it. Whenever they experience any emotion that feels negative, they take it as a sign that there is an aspect that needs to be healed inside them. They go on doing the healing work by going within until they reach a point in their life where they are no longer affected negatively by any challenge or trigger. A spiritual person does not carry negativity or bitterness inside them all their life. Spiritual way of living is a more conscious way of living, so that we are in control of our life and not merely a victim of our circumstances. It is the path of awakening to a higher truth of our life and connecting with our own divinity. I hope you found this video useful. If you're interested in connecting with me for one-on-one sessions or energy healing sessions for your physical, emotional or mental issues, or even for spiritual challenges, please check the information given in the description below. Thank you for connecting with me in this video. Namaste.